Hello, what is happening, my ladies and my gentlemen, and welcome to some more pub Dota. I'm doing this cast for my man Max, game of chicken with and something. I have actually no idea, but he's playing the Necrophos this game. Be aware though, it's quite a long game. So first of all, enter in your own risk, and if you do decide to stay, please do go ahead and do. I don't have a problem with it, but hold on. Just bashed down my table, almost broke in half. But if you don't feel like sticking around for the bit more than an hour that it's gonna be, you can just skip through it. I don't care. Don't even mind. But if you do decide to stick around for the entire duration of this game, just go ahead, make yourself comfortable, get some soda, get some chips. I've said this before. Just go get something nice. And if I would not have directed camera on, there we go. Just go ahead and get something nice, just something chill, because we're all here to have fun. Except for me, I'm just here sitting screaming at some players for doing badly. No, I'm kidding. But of course, alright. I'm gonna stop rambling and just gonna go right on ahead into the game, and hopefully you're gonna have a good time. As good a time as I usually have. On this dire side, we do have Mr. Techies for starters here, so we're gonna be seeing a Techies game. I am very, very excited about this. He has actually not chosen to go with Tangos, just 7 Clarities instead, so that's gonna be delaying his Bloodstone quite a bit.
30 seconds.
Yeah, game of chicken with an iceberg is gonna be playing the Necrophos. That's my boy Max. If you can find some of his some of the stuff that he's done with me, like way down in my video, the Steel Left for Australia, a bit of a while ago. Mr. Resno Kugan? I think it's Resno Kugan. It's gonna be sitting on Yerubik as Mr. Bristleback will be picked up by Prime, and last but not least, we'll be having a Lion here. Picked up by Blue myself. Shut up, Elder Titan. You're talking more than I am right now. You're not meant to talk. Well, Elder Titan is going to be picked up by Banini, Reno, Puncake, and... Okay, yeah, I quit. I quit. Bald Steep will be picked up by Queen of Pain, and it's a good hero to go Bald Steep on, so that's not half that bad. We got Mr. Cracker. We'll be playing Nature's Prophet, went straight for the Ring of Basilius, and looks like it might be a jungling Prophet here. Knife and Sleep Tight will be taking up the bottom lane with the respectable Shrek and Juggernaut. Okay, Cracker's rotating top. Apparently he doesn't want a jungle. He's got the build for it, like straight Ring of Basilius and no regen. That's very much a jungle build. Except for the fact that you usually get a couple of clarities when you jungle Nature's Prophet. But regardless, Mr. Knife will be taking up that bottom lane, and that's a matchup I'm actually rather interested in. The Bristleback versus the Juggernaut. That's probably the matchup that we're going to be seeing. And then, of course, Nature's Prophet versus Techies. That's going to be another one, but that's going to be later. Because Nature's Prophet can rotate quite well, but when Techies starts popping up with those defenses, big-time defenses, it should not be a problem. And actually, this Rubik is in a bit of trouble. Getting bashed down here, and he's probably going to go as the first blood. There it is. Cracker picking that up, and Prime left alone up on the top. They should probably just rotate the Rubik bottom as... Bristleback should be more than capable of handling an Elder Titan and Juggernaut lane, or not Juggernaut, Nature's Prophet lane. You can't really, there are 2 heroes that don't really synergize well. Of course you can just pop a Sprout and go into a Stomp, but in regards to the damage, they're never going to be able to bring Bristleback down. Techies is mining up, he's mining up those choke points, which you should be doing. I tend to not mine on top of the mine spots and just mine nearby. As Elder Titan, or not Elder Titan. The Shrek is trying to burn down this Lion. Is he going to be successful? Nope, he's not. I'm just going to tango up. And he's actually sitting on the solo off lane for now. This is a hideous spot for the Lion to be in. Maybe what they should have done is to rotate the... do it very, very old school. Rotate the Rubik mid. And have Necrophos sit on the safe lane. Throw Bristle on the off lane. And then throw Lion as a safe lane support. Oh, Chicken with Icebergs. He's going... up against Ball Steep here. He could drop. It's going to be popping the little skulls there, but he's going to die off in the end. And Queen of Pain taking that kill. So 2 for 0 here starting out on the side of the Radiant. But yeah, that's probably what they should be doing to try to counter at these lanes. Rubik does generally work a lot better up against Queen of Pain because of the lift. Because if Queen of Pain can't afford to blink aggressively, if she does, she's going to get lifted and tossed right into the tower with no option of an escape. So Rubik would be an okay matchup there if he builds the right way. And Bristle, he can handle pretty much any off lane, in particular a Juggernaut off lane. with the distract. The damage is not that high as of right now. Of course, the Diabolic Edict and the Lightning Storm, but Bristle is very, very tanky right off the bat. But should not be having a problem here handling the Elder Titan Nature's Prophet top lane. As he's taking good last hits as well, as sitting on about 9 so far. And Techi's actually going to go down. It's going to commit suicide. But should, yep, be getting the, they did manage to take down the Juggernaut. Lion trying to chase down the Elder Titan. Or not, I keep saying the Elder Titan. The goddamn distract, the horse made from impure elements. Or the centaur, if you will. But yeah, Lion is going to be taking that. He's actually been faring quite well in this off lane. Actually got 6 last hits, which is about as much as the Techies, who has now decided to join the lane. And is actually getting last hits with 32 attack damage as well. Went straight for boots. Usually you would go for the Soul Ring and try to work in a pair of triangles or something like that, or arcanes, depending on what you want to do. Treant's going to be scouting out here. They're pretty much their own jungle. I think they're trying to look for the Techies right now. Knife is back in the fray. Decided to walk back. Not drop any of his items. You could just drop an Iron Branch or swap it out if you really want to keep it. But yeah, he's got the Healing Ward now, so could actually also just sell the Tangos to get it. He's missed out on a lot of last hits by walking back to the lane. It only takes about 3 last hits to make up. Prime. He's taking a bit of damage, trying to get those last hits, and it's actually sitting on 16, so outfarming the Juggernaut, which is quite an impressive feat, considering the fact that Juggernaut is one of the strongest last hitters in the game. Like, it's a really, really smooth animation, and he of course has the crits, which he can utilize every once in a while. And if you're really good with crits, you can just attack cancel until you get a crit. Techies. Finding a bounty rune here is... Things are slowly calming down. Elder Titan will be finding himself a Soul Ring. So he can look to harass a bit more with the Astral Spirit. And I haven't seen him go for Stomp yet, but then again, Bristleback is not really kill material. Down the bottom lane, they've actually dove quite deep for the Lion here. Knife is going to pop the ward, and it's going to be able to bash him down. Techies is also going to go down to the distract, so they do manage to find 2. So it's 5 for 1 here starting out. Very, very good start for the Radiant so far. They're actually sitting on right after the 2k gold. More than the Dire Side, and I think they did actually get both Tiny Runes, which is why the graph is a bit weird. Plus that early first blood. But Techies is now back down on bottom lane. I would say that he should be going for more, like, blocking out the rotations, and because one mine ain't gonna do much. Like, if somebody rotates down right there, it's not gonna stop him. Like, there's just no way. Up on the top lane, oh, they managed to sleep the Bristle. The damage coming out from the Nature's Prophet, but the Cruel Sprays and Queen of Pain missing the ult. Actually, no, does get it, but not by much. But Rubik is gonna get taken down as well. I thought she missed that ult, the sneeze ult. But yeah, I thought she actually got it, or she didn't actually get it. Apparently not. Haste Rune picked up on her, so now Necrophos. It's very much kill material. He's actually, he's chosen to go for the Arcanes in the headdress. Oh, yep, it's going to be going balls deep. It's going to be going balls deep. Not exactly yet, but yeah. Chicken with an iceberg. He's working his way towards that early mech. He's got the Arcane Boots going for him as well. Doesn't really have a whole lot of early stat items. Of course, the regen from the headdress allows him to stay in lane. Oh, hold on top lane. They toss back the Briss, or the Elder Titan. I really got to get my hero names right. There goes the Sprout, and that's going to be a kill for the Bristle with the Cruel Spray. And now the Shrek has joined the fight. He's going to try to chase Prime down. Should be somewhat successful. The Diabolic Edict is, yep, about to run out, and he's not going to commit. With the Rubik there on the sidelines, with both the Fate Bolt and the Telekinesis, really is going to hurt. Even though he doesn't actually have any solid items yet. Like, his net worth is basically 0. Doesn't even have boot yet. Juggernaut actually going down the bottom lane to the Techies. He did rotate through the woods. I think that might have been after a chase. So Techies is doing somewhat okay on kills. He's got, well, 1 so far and 1 assist. It was a good assist though. Balls deep. They're now rotating another hero in. I wonder what they're gonna try. I do feel that Necrophos is a bit too mobile for the Echo Stomp to land, but they're gonna rotate up and around, and maybe even actually go top.
Top's gone missing.
They got the ward scouting them out though. It's an observer and a sentry, so they gotta know one. Popping the illusion rune, not really gonna do much. They're gonna try to look for a chicken. Game of chicken with an iceberg. As the lion has rotated back down as well, so in case the Elder Titan decides to go, they do have the lion finger as backup. And that's gonna hurt. That is gonna hurt. Oh, hold on, now they're gonna be jumping in. On the Necrophos, he does have the ult. The Reaper's Scythe, it's not gonna go to sleep. Was on place. Elder Titan, are they gonna be able to chase him down? Lion, he does not have superior move speed, so no kill as of yet. But yeah, all they need is the finger and the Reaper's Scythe, and then that's a one hero down. Plus, I think it was 30 seconds added. Yeah, added respawn time, 30 seconds.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That is Yelchis. Like at this point in the game, 30 seconds is a lot. It is a very, very, very long time to be off the map. But yeah, Queen of Pain actually doing relatively nicely so far. Got 35 last hits. That's not half that bad considering the amount that she's been rotating. Is saving up her money quite badly.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Oh, hold on, Cracker. It's gonna get snotted up. There goes the stomp. It's gonna be catching out Prime. The lift though onto Elder Titan, gonna be tossing him back, and he's gonna try to escape through the choke from there. Do they have? Yep, the rotation. So I come up. Lion is working his way towards that top lane. Should be able to catch him on. Another instance of nasal goo. Oh, double sprout though, but Lion should be able to handle him all by himself, and he will. As Juggernaut once again goes down to the techies. Oh, actually the techies goes down to the Juggernaut. Didn't get the Suicide Squad off, even though it was, yep, an Omni Slash ult.
Dire's structures are fortified.
But yeah, Rubik did steal the Echo Stomp. It's not really all that good without the Astral, so not the best spell to steal. I think Sprout in this scenario would have actually been a lot better. As Chicken working his way down towards the bottom lane. I think we might have actually some calm here, some peace and quiet. As it's been a very, very fast-paced early game. Jux is also caught up on farm. So should be now sitting on second net worth because Queen of Pain has the more kills. She's 3-0 so far. What is she actually getting? They haven't upgraded the Courier yet. That's the boot. She could have bought those like 10 minutes earlier. Not exactly. About 3 or 4 minutes earlier. As Cracker. They're going to rotate extra heroes up towards the top lane. Knife is now joining in. Techies is sitting there as well. There goes the Mines. He's looking for a Knife. Prime, he turns, but there goes the Sonic Wave into 2. And they're gonna, Queen of Pain is at least gonna find 1. Balls deep though, he's in a bit of trouble. There's no mana for the lift. Lion is now rotating in. He has a double damage rune. Is this gonna turn the Nature's Prophet right into a frog, and he's gonna go down. No question about it. And Balls deep is gonna live though. There goes the Split Earth. Is gonna be catching them out. Only the Rubik. Actually the Lion as well. Just a bit of a delay there, but he will go down in the end. And mega killing streak here for the Queen of Pain. She's playing out of her mind. One of my favorite all-time heroes. Can't really say all-time, just one of my favorite heroes in general. Listrak having some trouble with the push there. Techies making sure that he doesn't get through, and I feel with this amount of push out from the Radiant side, he should just go ahead and mine up the towers already. Like, he has level 6. He's actually been getting decent levels, considering the fact that he is a Techies. He's level 7 by now, which is about the same as the Rubik. So, he just needs to start mining up the towers, because the push out from the Listrak and basically Listrak, Jugger, and Nature's Prophet is going to be tremendous. The Diabolic Edict is there to burn down the towers, and the Nature's Prophet is there to take care of the creep waves. Oh, Prime is gonna try to chase down for this. There goes the Sprout, but the tower's not aggro and sleep tight. He could actually be in trouble himself. Prime, he's taking so much damage. Just gonna let go of a Nasal Goo. Trying to chase him down, but they both have to... Oh, 3 HP. Lishrak, you lucky bastard. On the mid lane, though, we do have Lion taking down the Elder Titan once again. I think that was by death by finger. Yep, it was. Knife, though. They're going to be trying to take the mid lane tower off this. They know the Lion doesn't have the finger available, and they do have the Reaper's Scythe, but he's neither in position or nor the damage to get off a good scythe. Juggernaut does have the Omni Slash available. He could actually chase Deport. Only has 1 point into it, so it's not going to be able to kill off an entire hero, but it's going to be doing about 600 damage. I think about 675 total. And it should be physical as far as I know. That's very much physical. So he cannot kill any of these heroes right now, but very, very close to. He's now going to be rotating in. Yep, going to go for the jump right into the creep wave. Prime taking 2 hits, but he stole. Oh, Rubik only stole the Omni Slash. Should probably, yep, be popping it himself. Knife, he's way in deep. It's going to get turned into a frog. There goes the mech plus the stun, and they're going to lift him, and the Reaper Scythe is not going to be finishing him off. Knife going to be living for half a second longer. There goes the stomp right into the Split Earth. 3-man down, and there goes the ulti cleaning up the rest. Almost, with the exception of Prime, but holy hell. That was a good setup right there for the Queen of Pain ult. All they needed was some form of a follow-up, and of course with the Juggernaut not there, he could not act as the cleanup crew. And Queen of Pain, no, she didn't have enough mana for the aggressive blink. Had she actually had her bottle, she could have just aggressively blinked in and then finished them all off with the Scream of Pain. But what a setup there, catching out 3 with the Earth Split. And then followed up by the Sonic Wave. Holy hell. As Brizzle's now back in. This is very, very aggressive. There goes the Stasis Trap. As all the rotations are being forced back. They want to get the tower first. Almost going to get the deny there. But it is going to go the way of the Queen of Pain. She's on fire right now. 7-0 at 14 minutes. With a 6k net worth and almost an Aghanim Scepter. Just going to say like, alright, screw the Orchid. I'm getting Aghanim Scepter. And it's actually done. This is a 14-minute Aghanim Scepter. She's only level 11 and actually got it. That is insane. Nature's Prophet showing off his ult as well. Actually going straight for the axe as well. That's not a good choice on Nature's Prophet. Even with the axe buff. Like, it's not going to add that much more to the push. And when you have a tech he's just going to detonate 1 or 2 mines. And then that's your entire wave gone. And more gold down the pocket of techies. Likewise with the Bristle. He's super good at dealing with those... With the D-push. Just turn his back and then let the Crow Space fly. And that's going to be easy fun for him. Got Necrophos as well, able to deal somewhat well with the D-push by popping out Death Pulses left and right. And yeah, generally, it's not... They have options to deal with the split push. Like, the ideal scenario would have been if techies went for the Coddle. But it's a pub, so that's very unlikely to happen. That would have actually happened. But yeah, things slowly starting to calm down. Prime is farming up the top lane. He has got the Vanguard. Just skip the treads altogether. Chose to focus on getting that strength up and that damage resistance. The Shrek, oh, is in a bit of trouble here. One Nasal Goo is currently sitting on him. He needs another. There goes stack number 2. Is it going to be? Nope, he's not going to chase. I think you could actually take him with stack number 3. But Queen of Pain is in the area, though. Does know the Necrophos is there. I think they do see each other. Yep, pinging it out. And Prime, he's tempted, but they have to be careful. Elder Titan is up there as well. He has actually enough mana with the Soul Ring for the Split Earth. All they need to do is set it up. The Shrek is not there anymore. He's back down quite an extensive amount. Nature's Prophet ult's on cooldown as well. Just spend it. And, yeah, they're just going to back off. They don't have the tools to fight. I mean, if Rubik lifts the Queen of Pain, it's over. Like, you just toss her down into a couple of stacks of Quill Spray, together with the Fate Bolt, and then just the Reaper Scythe, and that's going to be about it. Bye-bye Nature's Prophet, or bye-bye Queen of Pain. That's one of the most efficient ways of locking a Queen of Pain down. That's with Telekinesis and Reaper Scythe. Bottom lane, TP, Knife. He could actually be in trouble here. He does manage to get the tower, but there goes the steal. Nope, that's only the Omnis, or the Blade Fury, which is one of the worst spells or skills in the game right now. It's hideous. It has a hideous cooldown and hideous damage. So, like, it's barely even worth. Of course, it scales better than it used to, but it's not because they have made like the scaling better. It's just because they've actually added seconds to it. Prime in trouble up their top. They do manage to get the stun off. Necrophos is gonna get hit by the ult as well. They're gonna maybe take down Prime. Mech is gonna save him for now. Oh, the Split Earth is going to be able to finish him off, but No Reaper Scythe available. There goes the minus armor. Blinking up front. Balls deep. They're definitely going balls deep here. The rotations are actually coming in. Rubik is going to find the Sonic Wave. Oh, no. Juggernaut with a nice ult there. Taking care of business. Holy shit, the amount of stasis traps and... Wow. Remote mines. It's just incredible. This Techies has been busy. But yeah, it wasn't actually the ult that he stole. He stole Scream of Pain. Oh, that's a nice little stack there of mines. There goes the stasis trap knife. He's not going to go down just yet. Could consider tricking it. Not going to do it just yet. Shh. It's going to be waiting up and probably mining up a bit more. Juggernaut now has one of the worst Aghanim Scepters in the game. Which, I'm sorry to say it, but it's not good. Like, Juggernaut, he got a bit of a nerf here last patch, which made the Aghanim Scepter a lot more viable. But just the amount of extra... Holy sh... Jesus, I want to see that. Apparently Techies, yeah, went down to the... didn't even go down to the ult. But yeah, double damage room. But yeah, in my eyes, Juggernaut's Aghanim Scepter is like one of the worst axes in the game. Because there are just so many better item choices. Game of Chicken is in trouble. Is gonna go down. Almost mech saving his life, but the stun though with the Sprout, and that's another kill for Balls Deep. And this is looking more like a stomp right now than anything else. And they're cracking tier 3s here. His line is gonna be blinking up onto the high ground. It's actually found some very, very neat items here. Quite early. His net worth is actually, he's the carry currently. It's carry Lion. Like, no joke. It is very much carry Lion at this point. There goes the stomp. Not going to connect on anybody. Rubik is there for the lift if he wants to. Knife. Could be in trouble. There goes the stacks. There goes the lift as well. His finger. And almost dead, actually. There goes the splitter. If it's going to be saving him for now, but Quill Spade will be finishing him up. But yeah, basically this is carry Lion. But though Bristleback just took over that kill. But Lion... Yeah, he should be like position 3 in this game. I feel Necrophos has a better shot of carrying the game, but seeing the fact that he did go for the mech and arcane boots, it's a bit of a weird, like, it's, I would like to say it's a bit awkward in this particular game because they don't have, like, they have a carry, but he can't take it alone because Nature's Prophet's amazing late game. Like, of course he gets push towers early, but once the split push starts coming out, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Plus, they have Radiant, they have the better team fight. They have the better team fight, which enables Kraker to just push like crazy. Lishrak, Pulse Nova, plus they got the Split Earth with the stun. Split Earth, hold on. Earth Splitter, okay, fair enough. That's going to be confusing in the long term if that had been exactly the same, but yeah. Lishrak has the stun. I'm just going to continue to call it the Split Earth if it's the Elder Titan, just so you know. Because the Lishrak stun is a bit easier to handle. Plus, it looks like a Split Earth. But at top lane, they're going to be pushing in. The early push here from the Lishrak and the Nature's Prophet. Oh, Lion is going in deep. Sleep tight. Is in a lot of trouble. Lifted as well. No spell stolen. As Rubik is quite satisfied with the Blade Fury. There goes the stomp though. Onto the Bristle. Not really more than that. And Split Earth is going to be dragging back the line. Now Balls Deep coming in. He does almost have enough for another blink. This might actually get brought down, and that's a kill. 1,000 gold down the pocket of the Bristleback, and he's not done yet. He wants to find the Elder Titan. There goes the stomp though, but he has no way out. Gonna try for the TP. All they need, yep, there's the lift, and game just went the other way. Necrophos did go down again, so he's 0-5 for now. Not really the best late game or early game, late game. But yeah, Necrophos is like as well one of the scariest heroes late game because once you start fighting up against the Ags with the no buyback, that's so hideous. You're really relying on buybacks, especially when you're playing up against the techies because he's got one boom and then he takes 10 minutes to restock. So you need buybacks up against him. But yeah, Nature's Prophet going to be going for the Aghanim Scepter. I'm not a fan of the new Aghanim Scepter. I feel people... It's a bit overrated. Currently his damage is not high enough. I mean, he's getting, what, 1 Treant out of it? Yeah, 1 Shuyan out of 4,500 gold. That is, I don't like it. Plus, okay, he has skill. He has skilled him to the max. But yeah, I just still don't like it. Like, it's, in my eyes, it's not good enough yet. If you get a refresher, I can see the idea. But just the standalone axe is not going to cut it. You really need more than that to push. Especially when it's only, like a level 2. If you have like an Alk, you can defend it. Oh, Prime. Oh, there it goes! Techies with the mines. Prime is going to live. And there goes the Split Earth. It's going to be dragging in the Bristle. He does not know. Omni Slash as well, finishing off the Lion. So many jumps. Rubik doesn't have the spell steal, does have the stun. Necrophos is in trouble. He's maybe going to be stunning himself out. No, the Shrek says absolutely flippin' nodding. Necrophos is going to be the only one surviving this onslaught. Knife, he's diving in deep for him. There's no Reaper Seth available. Doesn't have the mana regen to get it on time, I feel. As Knife, I think he's looking for more. Not really, as yeah, there goes the Storm. It's going to connect on Prime, and like 24 minutes in, that's a tier 3 gone. This is a disaster currently. If you take a look at the graphs, it's 10k in the lead of this Radiant team. XP is not as lucky. Oh, Cracker, not really in trouble. He could have, if he'd scythed him there, I think, yeah, no money for it. Or no mana, it's called. It looks like it's either BKB or the Axe, and looks a lot more like an Axe than a BKB. BKB doesn't really make a whole lot of sense this game, to be honest. Oh, they're gonna steal the spinny blades. His Knife is gonna get caught out. He's gonna go down here, no question about it. Let's go with the Omni Slash, but just too many creeps. Prime tanking up a lot of it as well. Blue myself. They're gonna lift, but the rotation's in. It took too long. Sleep tight. Oh, they gotta be careful. This Bristle has to be super careful. He is down to minus armor here as Distract the Diabolic. There goes the ulti. It's going to connect on 2. But the counter ulti is going to go down on Ball Steep. If they do manage to get him, the mech. I think that actually, yeah, that just saved the Rubik. There goes the Split Earth. It's not going to connect on anybody. He's just keeping them alive right now. Necrophos, all the plays as the double stun comes out from the Lion. Managed to find maybe one. Lestrak is still going to live. Ball Steep, he's back in the fray here. Trying to bring down the Lion. He's going to be sucking up all of his mana, but he should be dropping. Oh, keeping him alive currently. There goes the stun. Ball Steve, if he doesn't manage to get that kill, the frog. Oh, that's gonna be so hideous. Oh no. Poor, poor Queen of Pain. The plays out from this Dire team, and they're gonna be even bringing down the Bristleback. Double kill. Or not the Bristleback, the goddamn Elder Titan. This Bristle though. Holy hell. And the plays, the mech. The Death Pulse and the Lion plays there. Like, that was ridiculous. Could have just rotated back into the fountain. But he was like, no, we can get this kill. Stuns him up. Goes for a bit further back so Queen of Pain has to dive deeper to get him. And then just frogs her up. That's just it right there. And Bristleback with a follow-up kill in the Elder Titan. Absolutely amazing. And he's now picked himself up a Sanch and Yasha, so he's looking quite profitable as well. Like, this game is still very open, even though that the push-out from this Radiant team have been ridiculous so far. Knife, they gotta lift him. This Necrophos is in trouble. Sleep Tight is back in. They do have the massive amount of remote mines there. That's actually rather good, considering the fact that they're up against about 3 ranged heroes, so. It's not the Juggernaut they want to get. They want to remove the Queen of Pain when she's on the low ground. And one way to do that is by placing mines exactly right there. Juggernaut is in their jungle, trying to farm up here. We do have Necrophos and Lion. Sitting in the lane trying to push it out. Nature's Prophet. Looks like he's actually just going straight Refresher. Like, this is not how you want to build Nature's Prophet. You really want to get that Desolate and the Mjolnir to try to burn down those creep waves. You can defend not going for the Orchid in this case because he's not much of a pick-off. That's more centered, that's more oriented towards the Queen of Pain. So, it would make a lot of sense to just go Deso, Maelstrom, Mjolnir, and then you work into your Refresher Axe or Axe Refresher, depending on what order you want to go in. Because right now, he neither has the mana nor the damage in that ulti to get a lot of the creeps converted. I mean, yeah, sure, it can mount to a lot of push, but that push is also just gonna get cleaned up. Like, no field is not bad for deep push either. Oh, Sonic Wave. Rubik's got to be so happy right now. Oh, Knife, he's going in deep. There are mines. There goes the Omni Slash. He's just tanking up alone. Now Bristle comes up to tank some of it. Knife is actually diving in quite deep here. He has to be very, very careful. And there goes the mines. They're going to find the Leshrac. And now on the chase is Lion. Going to find the Frog. But no follow-up as of yet. The stun is coming out. They got to get a lift on him. There is no lift available. Steals the healing ward. That's not really the spell you want to steal. Juggernaut just trying to go ham on Lion, who's just sucking down his mana, and he's going to go down. The Split Earth is going to be dragging Lion right back in, but Elder Titan is in trouble here. The Frog is going. There goes the stun as well. Rubik is... Oh, the self-Yules. I don't think it's going to save him, though. It's just going to delay the inevitable. The Reaper Scythe is not available. I think that did actually latch on somebody. That was the Queen of Pain. And Bristleback. He's just taking a double kill again. He is doing ridiculously good. That's the Blade Mail, actually. You can defend that in this game. I feel you can actually defend that pickup. Because there's a lot of damage coming out, but they're very, very squishy. They have a lot of nukes, but not a whole lot of health to actually absorb some of that. Oh, that's a nice stun out from this rack, but I fear it's going to be too little, too late, as Bristleback is just going to be bringing him down. No problem for him. It's just going to be eating the last of the Diabolic Edict. Just doesn't even care. As the Treants are going to be flying. I think he's got almost a refresher in order. Very, very close to it, but I just still don't see it working. Like, it's the ultimate troll build if you build it right. You still got about 1800 gold to go. Like, sitting on 100 last hits at 30 minutes. This is not exactly the split push profit that you'll see somebody like a Bulldog play. Admiral Bulldog. This is like the pub build. This is a pub scrubs build. Just rush Axe Refresher and just don't give a shit about the rest.
Warriors of the wood.
Yeah, there is the Aghanim Scepter almost in place for Necrophos. That's one of the scariest Aghanim Scepters in the game, though. The Necrophos Axe. Like, it's I feel more valuable than the Queen of Pain Aghanim Scepter. Of course, Queen of Pain, the Aghanim Scepter is just perfect for it because it reduces the cooldown so you can use it a lot more aggressively, and it does a lot more damage. Like, a fair amount more damage. But the Necrophos ult is just way more scary with the Aghanim Scepter. Just not being able to buy back is just, wow. And of course, the decreased cooldown as well, so I mean, you can just pop it a lot more often. And looks like Knife and Pancake Areno will be taking down this Roshan here with the help of the medallion that they picked up for themselves. Lion looks like he wants to almost solo the Leshrac. They do get the stun off on the Bristleback. Leshrac, though, he's in very much trouble. They have to rotate into the Rush Pit to try to see if they can pick it off, and they know they're in there. Prime, he's heading right in for it. There goes the Split Earth, the ultimate. Prime sucking some of it up. They do manage to get the Roshan, but dropping the Elder Titan. And this is not a fight that this Juggernaut wants to take. Crackers now joining in. Got the Sprout off on the Necrophos. As Lion is going to go inwards with the Glimmer Cape. Knife. Oh, nice initiation. But Balls Deep coming off on the side there. Going to be bringing down the Techies. As he might drop a Swall. Yep, there goes the Reaper Scythe. That's going to be Balls Deep down. And Knife is going to get stunned up. Nice play there by the Lion.
Is this my fate?
And this is almost going to be a team wipe. All they need now is the Nature's Prophet. And he's just, yep, going to be TPing top lane. Very much. But he just doesn't have push. Like, doesn't have any. Necrophos just going to be saying, nope, you wasted your TP, mate. But yeah, he doesn't have the pushing power. I mean, you can't rely on your treants alone. They're just going to get cleaned up. You really need to add something yourself. And especially when you're fighting up against towers, you need that Desolator and you need the Mjolnir. Mjolnir for clearing out the creep waves. It's always nice to have more units hitting your tower or hitting the tower, but in terms of the push, I don't think there's going to be doing a whole lot more with the extra treants. You really need that Mjolnir. Orchid, once again, you can defend not getting the Orchid. There are also a couple of other items which I don't have in mind right now. Hasn't really been caught out a whole lot, so the Shadow Blade not needed.
Pull roots and run.
There's also a lot of lockdowns, so they could lock him down despite that. You could argue a Blink Dagger for him. Would not be half that bad to try to get out of the reach of the Lion. But then again, Nature's Prophet, or not Nature's Prophet. You could not get further from it. Necrophos. I don't know if it actually cancels out the Blink Dagger, the Heartstopper aura. If it does, it's a hideous pickup. But if it doesn't, it's actually quite a good pickup. Prime is going to get cancelled out. He's going to go down. 2 ultis. Gonna be bringing the Bristle down. And what is he getting? Point booster. There's no axe upgrade for him. I gotta check that out for a second. I'm not entirely positive what he's actually thinking of buying here. Doesn't have a whole lot of options. Might be a Scotty. Gotta go for them stats, man. I don't think Scotty's the right pickup though. You gotta get a Basher or something like that. Or a, in this case, a Hood of Defiance. To try to limit some of that magic damage coming out from the Leshrac and the Elder Titan. As the Refresh Orb is now complete, he's gonna look to show that off a lot. If he has the ult, the Refresh and the ult. But down the bottom lane, it looks like they want to go for a fight. There goes the Stomp, gonna connect on one. Knife is gonna try to bring down Necrophos here. The mech is gonna pop. Iron is used as well, so they don't have any lockdown. They're gonna not actually lose anybody. Fair exchange there. And there's the weakness of it. Like, I mean, he has a lot of minions, but it's only more food. And oh, Juggernaut. They get brought down the mid lane. The tier 1 or the tier 1. Jesus Christ, I'm tired today. The range tracks have been brought down. Nice soul, gonna be connecting on multiple, but Rubik stealing it. That's a big steal. He's gonna run right in and actually do it on 3. Holy hell, sleep tight. Running right in, wants to find a kill. Tekis is gonna get out of the way as Rubik is almost gonna drop. They do manage to find the Leshrac. Blue myself. He's looking for pickoffs. Tekis is gonna drop as well. Rubik stealing the Stomp. I feel they should have just stuck with the Queen of Pain ult. As there goes the Earth Splitter. Rubik is gonna get caught inside of it and double kill for the Elder Titan. Bull Steep is in there as well, and this is definitely gonna be at least tier 3, or not tier 3s. It is gonna be a tier 3, but it's also gonna be the racks, and they're currently working on the bottom racks here. Bull Steep though, he's gonna get caught out, no question. He's gonna be going down. Lion taking that kill in. Mid lane. Elder Titan is gonna be backing out. So they got 2 ranged Draxes down. Nature's Buffer rotating top, wants to put some pressure up on that tower. As soon as he walks into that range right there, Texas is gonna detonate and it's gonna be over for these two. It's gonna be such a hideous pickup. Oh no! Did it too early and damn. One more mine and that would have been it. One more mine. I think he actually lulled it. Yeah, he did. He very much lulled it.
I'll take that as tribute.
As Necrophos. This is problematic. They haven't pushed in a single tower, but at least they're getting farm currently. The Lion is sitting on 11k net worth. He's got a Glimmer Cape, a Soul Booster, and probably, yep, looking to buy the core. The Octarine core. For the lifesteal of that finger. Holy hell, that is a neat pickup. I would love to see him get an axe now. Like, basically you're getting, oh, hold on. Yeah, that's a bit of a misplay there from Knife. Has picked up a Basher. The Juggernaut build, still not in my eyes very good. Hasn't got a whole lot of last. It's kind of slowed down on that. And I love the fact that the Nature's Prophet is actually sitting on the most net worth currently. Working his way into a Necro book. That's a good pickup though. That's a really good pickup, I feel. But he still needs that minus armor to kind of go with it. From the Desolator. Oh, they're looking for... Yep, Ball Steep. He should be going down again. They do got the stun. They got the chainstun, the lift, and Queen of Pain not going to be living that. And only one ulti committed, so definitely worth it for him. Sometimes you can argue that if they spend too many ults, like had they spent both the Reaper Scythe and the Finger, it might have been a bit dangerous, but not a problem this time as they only expelled the Finger and a couple of stuns. Knife going towards the bottom lane has actually picked up a Mithril Hammer. Hopefully this is going to be a BKB form. That should be countering out the the Reaper Scythe. It cannot lock him down through BKB. And even if he pops it inside, it's not going to do any damage to him. So BKB would definitely be the pickup he would go for. Lion, I would wish that he would go for the Aghanim Scepter. They of course don't have a whole lot of like to group him up with, but like just the sheer damage that you get from it and the cooldown as well is going to be absolutely hideous on him. Like being able to get that off every 40 seconds is amazing. Prime, they're going up against the Nature's Prophet who is now Glimmer Cape. There goes the Split Earth, or Earth Splitter. As he's trying to chase down the Elder Titan. Elder doesn't actually have a TP scroll out. Bristle, he's gotta go for the chase, is gonna be running the wrong way. So there goes the ult out from Nature's Prophet. Does he even get a single Treant out of it? One. He got one Treant out of that ulti. I do not like it. There goes the refresher. But Queen of Pain actually just cleaning up all the potential minion pickups just with an ulti. They're now going to be pushing in and applying pressure to that bottom lane. Solar Crest, that's a good pickup there from the Elder Titan. A good way to deal with the Bristleback. Try to get him some minus armor, makes him a lot more softened. Oh, Leshrac, he's in trouble now. He's dead. This is a very, very dead Leshrac. 1, 2, Nasal Goose. And just bashing him down. Kaboom. And he's even going to die from the Blade Mail. Good reaction there by Bristle. And he's now sitting on the top net worth charge. He's sitting on, yeah, Goddess is working its way with the Soul Booster here. He's got the Vanguard, the Blade Mail, the Sanjin Yasha. So actually not going for, yeah, he's got two options now. Or Kareen Core, or Octarine Core, or the Bloodstone. In this case, I mean, Bloodstone doesn't make a whole lot of sense on Bristle in general. But I could see it just for the sheer cooldown. Like, try to build up some of those Bloodstone charges. He doesn't really care about the mana, the bonus mana that he gets from it. But, you boys like Mexico. But yeah, he cares about the respawn reduction. Because when the game is this tight, you gotta have a low respawn. Like, if they, example, take a fight down in the jungle area here, and they all of a sudden actually lose that, and Radiant just decide, alright, we gotta push mid, like, right away. The Bristleback is gonna be up without having to expend buyback. Necro Book is now up for the Nature's Prophet. You really actually wanna, if you gotta build it, you gotta rush it. Like, it's late for Necro Book. We're 40 minutes in, and he's just picked up a Necro Book. That is very, very, very late. Usually you get it within the first 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and then you follow it up with some kind of other pushing item. Or you just get straight book 3 and then work in. Then you can defend sort of an Aghanim Scepter, or and a Refresher. But yeah, you really need a different item progression. I think he missed that when he was going through Nature's Ratting School, basically. That if you're on a rat, you gotta have push yourself as well, and not just let your minions do it for you. Of course, it does give him the advantage that he's not really ever in trouble, that he can just basically push from afar. But in the end, with the deep push that this team provides, it's not going to be enough. And there it goes. That's the Octarine Core. I mean, it makes sense, and then again, it doesn't. Like, currently, the recharge time on his spells is very, very low. But considering the fact that he doesn't have that many items, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, if he can Nasal Goo like every second and something, and Quill Spray every 2, like. But I just don't see the point of it. It's of course going to give him ridiculous amounts of regen as Necrophos. He might burn down here. He should very much do that. Mech is going to be up, and actually Glimmer Cape save out by Lion. There goes the stun on the knife. They could actually try to turn it. There's a Reaper's Knife available. Is not going to be letting it go. Just getting Yules at the very, very crucial time. And there goes the Juggernaut Omni Slash. They got to group up for it. Prime is in the fray, and he wants to bash down this Elder Titan. There goes the Reaper's Knife. That's the Juggernaut gone for 100 and something seconds. There goes the Elder Titan as well, and he's going to drop. Likewise with the Queen of Pain, and now so all of a sudden the momentum change going the way of the Dire, and they got to push. They got to find the Nature's Prophet as well so he doesn't rat their basin. Bristleback, so many Quill Sprays. So many Quill Sprays, and the amount of speed that he's currently providing. This is actually kind of cool. I haven't thought about this before. There it goes. That's the frog. And Nature's Prophet is very much a dead little frog, and Sleep Tight is going to be able to TP back. They got to send somebody back to deal with the push top. But that's also about it. Right now, they just got to take their first tower and progress down that mid lane.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, Bristle. This is actually kind of cool.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is actually really, really cool. I hadn't seen that before. Could just actually get an item. Yeah, he can pop Blade Mail twice in a fight now. Usually it's like on the edge of being like you can only pop it once in a fight, but now you can just pop it twice. Sleep Tight is going to get turned into a frog, dragged back, and he's gone. Straight push down mid lane, and in the Roche Pit is tech. He's mining that up, so that's very, very neat. And they're now going to be going for the tower. Currently, or Dire, they don't have a very good Roche team, so they just need to prevent this Radiant team from getting it, who have a way superior Roche team. And melee Rex now going down. There goes the ulti up from the Queen of Pain. Has expended a spell, and Splitter not really going to be doing much. Necrophos, no mech though. But he does have the Death Pulse, and there goes the first full lane of Rax. And they're just going to be diving right in for this Elder Titan. Balls Deep is sitting in there as well, going to take a finger to the face, and holy hell, Elder Titan. And just Radiant in general. This is problematic. Necrophos is just overtaking the Nature's Prophet in terms of farm. And this Bristle is just taking off. He is going places. Oh, Nature's Prophet. There goes the Rax, though. They do manage to finally get a full lane of Rax, but that's not before their middle lane dropped. And Taki's taking care of the deep pushes. Bristle, he's getting that pair of BOTs, so he can rotate around a lot faster and just generally better move speed. What I feel he could use now is some kind of an item with a cooldown. Like a Heaven's Halberd. Not really that particular item. Of course it's good up against Jugs, but he's just gonna Omni Slash through it. Ultimate Orb, he has options. A lot of options with that. Could actually be the Mansa style. I don't think so. I'm thinking that it's more gonna be in the sense of the Scotty. Or the Lincoln Sphere, one of the two. I'm thinking more towards the Scotty. Like Mansa or Scotty right now would be perfect for him. He doesn't really need more movement speed at this point, so I think Scotty would be a good item for him. Like considering the fact that he's just bought an Ultimate Orb. I don't know if that actually reduces the Octarine Core, reduces the cooldown of Heart. But could actually be. And now they're going to be entering the Roche Pit. The Mines, oh, now they can't do it anymore. They're going to try regardless. If Knife gets bashed here, he's gone. Or almost at least. He's just healing up off it. Lion, he knows they're sitting in there. Now they're just going to be rotating down. Tekis is in there as well. He has the Suicide Squad plus the Yule Scepter. Necrophos rotating down as well. This could be so big. There goes the Split Earth. A bit premature. As Bristle is now joining in on the fight there. They got to make sure they don't get that Roshan. That's so crucial. Oh, Leshrac getting stunned up. Currently, Necrophos inside the Roche Pit. Knife desperately trying to finish it off. There goes the ulti, and the fight erupts. As he's still trying to take down that Roshan. There goes the Omni Slash. He's going to be bringing it down. Juggernaut taking the ages there. But Elder Titan, first man to drop. Second man, actually. Leshrac buying back, and they're just going to body block him up. Knife, there's not anything they can do about him right now. Balls Deep, though, they can do something about him, just stalling him. That was probably the better choice for them to do, unless the Rupik gets the lift off. He doesn't have it just yet. Stun did miss, and Lion, he's out of it. He doesn't want to go in further, and to be honest, it's a bit risky. But Prime has just rotated right on the middle lane. This is his time to shine, and he's going to go for it. Bottom tower is at full HP. So they do need a creep wave, which is all the way up inside of the base, so they won't find any. They got to get top lane, which is currently very much occupied by Nature's Prophet, who is attempting about not getting a Mjolnir. Not really much. Oh, they're just going to go to right down middle lane. Juggernaut is in a lot of trouble. There goes the lift out by Rubik. It's going to be tossing him back. Knife is not really in trouble, sitting inside the fountain there. Oh, Lion, he manages to find the Leshrac once again, so that's a dieback for him. Actually kind of a weird setup there. 0 Bloodstone Charges. 0. He has none at this point, and they're just gonna try to fight it. Knife, he is in trouble. There goes the Omni Slash, but all they gotta do is group, and he is gone. Yeah, no real damage coming out from him. Knife now gonna get turned into a pig and ultied as well. He's down for 5 seconds, of course, with that Aegis, but there goes the ultimate as well. I think that was actually stolen. No, it's only the blink. Knife, he's back in the frame, wants to try to go for chicken. As Rubik is now going to get brought down. Knife, trying to spin to win. Bristle, taking so much damage. Necrophos, he's going to be able to burn him down. And Balls Deep, the tides were Yeah, the tides have changed. As Queen of Pain is going to be dropping down as well. Holy hell. There goes the split earth though. Prime. They gotta be careful now. They cannot afford to fight a whole lot more than this because Prime is dying and he's dying fast. So they gotta get out. Chicken is gonna get frogged up or pigged up as Necrophos is gonna be eating a straight ulti to the face. He doesn't have a mech. Does have the death pulse in a second. Might actually save his own life. Juggernaut. No, it's not gonna be enough. Necrophos is gonna be dropping to the Nature's Prophet ult. Prime might be in the same boat. Yep, there you go. That's the Omni Slash gonna be bringing him down. How does he have Omni Slash so damn often? 70 seconds. Wow. But the tides have changed again. This shifts a lot. Like, it's going way into the die favor right now, but Radiant are still, in my book, ahead. Like, just in terms of push. Like, they got 2 lanes of racks down. Of course, the experience is currently sitting in about 3k favor. Or 30,000. 30k favor. 15,000 away at the dire, but
Here we go again.
just with the straight up racks advantage that Radiant currently have, it's going to be very, very difficult. No damage. A bit of damage has gone out to the tier 4s, and that's not going to heal. Do have to be careful of that. Can't stop all this. I got to take a look at these effigies for a second here. I might need that filler content for later, but I'm going to be taking a look at it here. Oh, hold on, Lion. They could actually go for finger. Has he picked up the axe? He has, so he can afford to finger up creep waves. Rubik. Sitting up in the top lane here. They're going to try to deal with the deep push, and they're rather good at it at this point. They got the techies to deal with the bigger creep waves and heroes. They got Rubik and Bristleback to deal with the creeps. So this is actually overall looking rather good. But once the last lane of racks drops and they get megas, I mean, it's going to be super dangerous. Because I don't think they're going to be able to handle that. And Nature's Prophet just decided that he did not care about shit and just farmed up, basically. He's working his way towards the Desolator and looks to be successful within the next couple of, about the next minute here. Gonna try to de-ward, get the vision down. But I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem. All they need to focus on right now, this dire team, is what's happening outside of their lanes. Well, not outside the lanes. In the lanes, right underneath their tower. This is dangerous. For both teams, basically. The ones who get the better initiation. Oh, Juggernaut! This is risky. I don't think they planned that. As he's going to be trying to go for the melee Rex here. He's going to be jumping up the tech. He's going to be dodging off half the damage with the dual scepter, and he's going to go down. Techie's getting a double kill. Juggernaut and Elder Titan. Super dangerous play with a Rax that's going to heal up. Just popping a BKB and running right in. Such a risky move. Man, how long is that finger? That's 15 seconds. It's not even 40, it's 15. You got 1,000 burst damage every 15 seconds. That's just dumb. That's just dumb at this point. With a lifesteal as well. Like, you don't even need a refresher on Lion to get that double finger of death. It's just, wow. That's one of the best decks in the game as well. How are we looking at in terms of Leshrac? He's got Ghost Scepter and Bloodstone. That's also about it. He's actually sitting on the lowest net worth currently. Queen of Pain, she's just completely died off. Like, she was sitting on about 6k at like 10-15 minutes. And she's now sitting on 13k about 30 to 40 minutes later. I mean, her GPM is hideous at this point. Like, just her general net worth. Very much compared to what it should be. Juggernaut hasn't been super fortunate as well. He's only got about 300 last hits so far. And he should be getting more. I mean, he should at least be outfarming the Necrophos. Not sure about Bristle, but actually he should be as well. He should be outfarming the Bristle. But it's just because of his item progression. Usually you go for the Mask of Madness Mjolnir build. Oh, hold on. You're gonna see what happens here to Techie, or not the Techie, the Bristleback. Has popped the Blade Mail. Solar Crest as well is on point. Rubik is there. It's going to be lifting and stealing the Split Earth. That's such a big steal. It's going to be letting it go a bit off the mark. Lion, though, in with the Hex, or in with a Haste Rune. They get hexed up. Elder Titan is not going to be finding the stun, and he's now in trouble. It's going to get turned into a frog. Bristleback is slept up, and there it goes. That's the ulti out from both the Queen of Pain and the Lion. Only managed to steal the Scream. There goes Omni, or the Omni Slash. Nature's Prophet TPing in as well. This is taking too long. Knife going to be popping the BKB as Prime, he's just trying to run out, but so much minus armor. Is he able to? He's almost moving at max movement speed. Double stun, it has to be. Looks like Prime will make it. Wonder about the Lion. No, he's gonna go. There's no way he's making it out. Yep. Stuns up. Actually got the Glimmer Cape working for him. There goes. Yep, that's it. That's it though, but does save the Bristle. That is super crucial. Like, they can fight without the Lion. They cannot fight without the Bristleback. So I actually feel that the Refresher could be an option here for the Necrophos, though. Trying to get 2 on that 30-second extra cooldown with no buyback. That would be so huge for him at this point. They could just go down and take straight throne. That is an option. It's an option to go for the Refresher. I feel that would be the best choice for his next item. Plus, he has the double mech. He has the double Shiva Guard. Double Boots of Travel, basically. Double Death Pulse, whatever you want. Double everything. That'll be so. I feel that'll be super crucial. Oh, that's a big ass creep wave up in the top lane. That's just gonna get cleaned up though. Once that arrives, there goes the Omni Slash. Gonna be finding Necrophos as the Split Earth as well. Gonna be connecting the mines though, doing a lot of work. Knife is gonna get brought down, but the top lane push though. Oh, yep, Techies. So many last hits down his pocket right there. I want to see how much that actually increased. That was ridiculous. Techies sitting on 200 last hits. He's sitting on more farm than the Queen of Pain. That is like dumb how much he's farmed. I might have been mistaken when I said that Radiant had this late game. I did not consider the fact that Queen of Pain would just stop farming. Like, she hasn't gotten an item in way too long. Has Techies even been making use of the sign? He's actually been making good use of it. So I feel he's got to be popping down the mid lane at any point. Like, it doesn't matter up on the top lane. The mines are just there to try to clean up the creeps. He really needs to put it down the mid lane because that's where the fight is going to be centered. And Bristle will now have the Iascati, so he is basically 6-slotted. Could probably get the Crimson Guard and maybe sell off the Blade Mail for something else, or drop the S and Y and go for another item or something like that. He has options right now. Has a lot of options. Nature's Prophet has actually... Oh, he went for crits. I don't like the item progression of this Nature's Prophet. It seems very, very confused. Like, as what he wants to do. Oh, they're going to be trying to go for the Roshan again, this time with Cheese. And Techies has the Bloodstone, so very, very low cooldown now. Oh, Lion is just going to be denying up the double damage room. That's such a well play. Can you guys be gentlemen? I need to pee real bad. Can they be gentlemen? Alright, let's see. Looks like they're gentlemen for now. And there it goes. Bristle's actually pausing up. Rubik doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want a pee break. Apparently not. No, Elder Titan. It's just Elder Titan. Yeah, he's just sitting down there. This is a hideous spot to be sitting in. They gotta defend him like so bad. Bristle could probably go for the Roshan. He has the damage now and the health. They do need the help of the Rubik though. There goes the Stasis Trap. They do need to clean it up with the Mind Seers. No, he can't do Roshan as of right now. They need more damage. Just smack out to the AFK Nature's Prophet. Or not Nature's Prophet, Necrophos. The Stomp. Nope, just the Scout for now. There goes the Stomp. It's going to be basically locked down in 2 AFK heroes at this point. Rubik blinking forward. This is dangerous. It's going to be lifting, eating an ulti right to the face. Manages to pick Queen of Pain up. He needs the steal. Finds it. But he might drop first. There's the Piglet. Rubik, he needs to get it off. Bristle has become ethereal, whatever. Rubik, there goes the ulti. It's going up in one-on-one battle, and it's going to get backed up. There's the gem on the ground as well. So little net worth. They got to get the gem. There is a gem on the ground, and that's probably... I don't know who that's gonna go the way of. Lion picking up another kill. Knife, though. Oh, they're gonna be finding Sleeping Tide instead. Lishrak. Knife, he's going back in. There goes the Omni Slice. They got a group. Nice invis, actually. Very, very well played out by the Lion. He's played one hell of a game so far. And Juggernaut is just gonna be jumping back out. The gem is still on the ground. Like, nobody have been picking it up. But the push up on top lane, though. They still gotta be careful. Middle lane as well is pushing in, but... yeah, he can't go through backdoor protection. 58 minutes in. And top tower is finally gonna drop. The tier 3s that have been standing for so long is gonna drop. That is a weird pickup from Lion. I gotta say. That is strange. Like, you would expect something like a Force Staff for Yules or something like that. Nope. The Vladimir's offering. But then again, Bristle needs it. And it enables them to take a Roche a lot faster, so... it's actually not bad just for the sheer roast potential. They don't really need the Aegis themselves, they just need to take it away from this Radiant team because they're relying way too much on getting that Aegis onto Juggernaut, who's also kind of just stopped farming. Like, when you have a Lion overtaking a Juggernaut, there's something wrong.
Invisibility.
Lion fighting an invisibility rune. Don't know where he's going to be moving. Could be trying for the Treant, or for the Treant, the Nature's Prophet Furion on mid. Was just going for Daedalus. I still think this is the wrong item progression for him. Like, he needs that Maelstrom to try to push better. Because the Daedalus ain't gonna give you much in terms of push. You really need to manage your damage a lot better. Sleep Tide gonna be dealing with the creep wave up on top. Yeah, he's got the Ethereal Blade. And one charge in Bloodstone. That's it. I mean, he gets absolutely no regen from it at all. It looks like Juggernaut wants to take down this Roshan. But they know, though, if they catch him out before he gets it, it's a disaster for him. Like, he's going to be down for so damn long, and he doesn't have buyback. He spent way too much on that Abyssal Blade, which is basically doing him no good. As of this point, there it goes. The stun up as well, the chain stun. He is definitely dead. No question about it. Kaboom, says the Lion, and they're just going to be snatching the Roshan themselves. Maybe actually denying it. Oh, that's just a that's a Dagon. Level 3 Dagon. I was expecting the refresher. Abso-flippin'-lutely. There it goes. That's the ultimate right into the Roche pit. They just don't even care. Gonna be burning that down and taking the Roshan away from this team. They just gotta deny it. Nope, Rubik actually taking it. That's better than just denying it. There's a cheese on the ground as well. Could, yeah, drop the bracer for it. Rubik now basically the cheese man with the Aegis of the Immortal. Top lane, Necrophos. Blinking forward into the Dishrak. He's going to be trying out his new Dagon, I think. Oh, the Ethereal hasn't actually dropped yet. Now the turn, though. Bristle is gonna survive it. And taking down the Dishrak in the process. Necro units are inbound, but Bristle doesn't care. His health pool is too big. Could actually, I think, trade that SNY in for Heart. Or the Vanguard in for Heart. Like, he doesn't really need it anymore. Or an Assault Cuirass. That would actually be rather good. Would help him push as well. Gonna Yule sub an illusion. Oh yeah, they need to try to push now. It's 61 minutes in. I did say that the game was going to be very, very long, so hopefully you did listen to my advice. But yeah. Juggernaut is just sitting on way too little level. The moment that Rubik overtakes him, I'm going to be so amazed. There it goes. Rubik has just overtaken a Juggernaut on farm. It's a goddamn position for Rubik. Like, the one who has the most net worth right now is the Nature's Prophet. And he's doing basically nothing right now to contribute to his team. Like, he's got 422 last hits. That's about it. Oh, Balls Deep wants to find the Necrophos. Nice turn, though. Is going to be able to get the counter kill in. That's actually, in my eyes, a rather good trade. Like, even though the net worth is a lot higher, it's still a very, very good trade because she's down for a lot longer. Bristle, well, not Bristle, Rubik is going to have the Aegis get popped here as Prime. Got Glimmer Cape to swallow. Cracker. They got to try to see if they can make their way out. Elder Titan is frocked up. Rubik is actually not dead. He just basically walked out of there. I don't think he expected him to have the Aegis. Lion, he's got to get the Hex off. He has it available. There goes the Glimmer Cape. Does have the BOTs, so is able to TP home scot-free. Very, very well played out there. And Bristle now has the second pair of boots of travel, and ones that allows you to travel to heroes. So he's now a lot more mobile again. They can just send the techies in deep and just TP on him or something like that, or just send the Lion down there. He has the superior mobility on this team. Rubik as well, actually sitting on some quite decent mobility. Necrophos level 3, Dagon has to save. They have to concern themselves with buyback as of right now, and Dire definitely sitting on the majority of it. They have concerned themselves with it, except for the Rubik. But then again, basically he needs to buy back, and then he needs to get out and steal a new spell. And by the time he gets out there, basically every single spell has been taken. So it's not as crucial as to say, per se, the Bristleback, who's just bought a heart. But then again, he doesn't really die. Oh, force that forward. I think he wants to go on the... Hold on. The Shrek just went down on mid lane. That was to mines. Not even dead laning, all of them. Down on bottom lane. Nature's Prophet is in trouble. This is going to be one dead Nature's Prophet. Do they have a Reaper Scythe? They do. They just got to lock him down with it. Oh, not even. Techie's just suicided for it, but his Bloodstone charges just make them respawn right away. Just like Kaboom. Nope, I'm back in. So they're not going to be proceeding down towards the bottom lane here. At least Bristle is. Like, he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care at this point. Doesn't give a shit. Progressing further down. Elder Titan getting the double stun off, but no follow-up. Nothing to follow up with. The Nature's Prophet's not there, and the Listrak is not there. Once again, net worth chart just went down to 25k. Experience, I don't even want to know. It actually went a bit back up, but that's because people are hitting level 25 left, right, and center.
Double damage.
Like, you don't have a lot of heroes anymore who aren't level 25. Oh. That's a dangerous scenario right there for the Elder Titan, actually. Very, very dangerous. But now they're going to be rotating in on him. He has so much HP, but no buyback. Split Earth is going to miss, and he's just running out of there. Tanking up the Juggernaut. Ultimate. Not enough, though. And he's going to go down. Doesn't have buyback, so this is the time for them to push. Like, now they have to play super defensively. I feel we might have the deciding fight here coming up. Feel we very much have it coming up because now they're confident. Juggernaut has the double damage rune. He has extra damage and the BKB. And he's ready to rock and roll. There are the mines. Is this gonna be it? Where's the initiation? There it goes. Elder Titan is gonna get stunned up. Very, very weak initiation. He's now gonna get completely burned down. It's not just dead yet, Knife. He doesn't have an ultimate. Steal out from... No, actually, no steal from Rubik just yet. Knife is sitting in there. Elder Titan is down. And he should be dropping as well. There's no backup to be found. Queen of Pain dropping as well, and there it is. I don't think they're going to be coming back from this one. As long as Techies is there. Oh, they're so greedy. They're going for the Nature's Prophet as well. All they got to do in my eyes right now is push down the mid lane and win it. Juggernaut is down with no buyback for about 2 minutes. But they want to find the Distract and potentially the Nature's Prophet as well. He's trying to TP out. You know, can do. The Yule Scepter on point, and very, very well played. It's going to be a team wipe. Techie's taking a double kill in. They got to push now. They got to push. Fuck you and your minions. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a moment to enjoy the Techie's last hit graph here. He's sitting at 300 last hits. Almost as the same as the Juggernaut. That is so stupid. That is so flippin' stupid. Regardless, the last bit of the day coming out here. Feel it's actually worked out okay for him. I do feel that the refresher would have been better, but Dagon's actually not half that bad. Refresher is a pain to farm though. But yeah, they're just going to be running right down the middle lane, and is this going to be it? It could actually be very, very anticlimactic ending if this is actually it. Buyback from the Elder Titan. So they're going to be putting up some form of a fight. There goes the Split Earth. It's going to be dropping, but they're just going to find him regardless. Balls Deep is now going to be jumping in. Finger, though, on him, plus the stun. This is one dead Queen of Pain, one dead Piglet. Nature's Prophet buying back as well. Very, very uncoordinated with their buybacks. And there's the buyback basically from everybody here. Double stun plus the double ult, but the Mech is going to be saving them. Rubik taking so much damage is going to drop. Necrophos might go down as well, as Lion is also getting burned here. But Techies, he's just dropping towers. So is Prime dropping heroes. Cracker is going to be getting it off, but I think this is it. I don't think they can defend up against it. No Cracker going down. There is no way out, and he's going to be going down for 121 seconds. It's GG. It is over. Zelda Titan, the Glimmer Cape ain't going to save you this time, my friend. They do manage to slow him a bit, but they have no real damage. Juggernaut is back in. They got a group for the ult, and they definitely are. Juggernaut is trying to burn down the wrong target here. The Bristleback is off to the side. Necrophos is just... Necrophos and Lion just trying to farm up everybody else, and this is going to be for the win. They're going for it. Knife is going to get burned down. Lion, he doesn't have the mana for Finger, but they're going to get him in the end. And the Elder Titan is the only thing standing between them and victory, and they will get it. Holy hell, what a game. What a game. I gotta say, that was pretty damn cool. That was pretty damn cool. And I got outro music and everything for you, Max. You happy now? Oh, wow. That was incredible. That was an incredible comeback right there. But damn. Alright, I'm pretty much done for today. I'm fed up with Oda. This is as action-packed. Not really as action-packed as it gets, but very, very close to. Absolutely loved it. And hopefully you enjoyed my cast as well. I'm pretty much done. I'm signing off for today. My voice is broken. Max, you destroyed my voice. I'll never forgive you. But yeah, regardless. I'll see you all hopefully not too long. Bye-bye.